Man Day.
It is Cement Day for Lionel Messi, or Leo Messi as he likes to be called. In my opinion, today, Leo Messi in Argentina with a win of this World Cup would cement him as the greatest soccer player of all time. Where you at? I am Dan Day along with my cousin Vladimir Lewis. So, Vlad, would you, I know there's an argument to be made and there's a lot of comparisons of eras, but would you consider Lionel Messi the greatest soccer player of all time if today he finds a way to pull off a victory, Argentina over Spain?
In my era, yeah.
In your era, okay.
Yeah. Because I mean, you just got to give people. I mean, you can't knock people how they feel and what they felt during their time watching particular things. So whether it's music, whether it's sports, if they think that was the best, you can't knock.
And I understand the parameters. I used to always say it's clear cut who's the greatest of all time in all sports. We'll always be able to. And then people were like, one time I was talking to someone and they obviously weren't a Michael Jordan fan. I was like, Jordan was the greatest of all time. They're like, why do you say that? I was like, he was the best. They're like, are you going by championships? I was like, well, no. Are you going by numbers? Well, no, he was just the greatest player of all time. I'm like, well, you have to define how you make a greatest player. So I do understand the arguments for other things. I will tell you this. And I'm borrowing this from the great broadcaster, Alejandro Morena from ESPN, Venezuela national soccer player. You can argue that Lionel Messi is not the best of all time, but really you can argue really that you can. There's a lot of arguments. You can't argue against it as much as you can argue for it. But I understand comparing eras. I feel as though back-to-back World Cup championships, only been done twice before. It's been 60 years since Brazil did it last. He's won now. He will have now won more World Cups than Diego Maradona, who I think is the greatest of all time. But Pele has won 3. So if you want to compare world championships, for now, you could still say Pele. Pele had maybe more of a reach and growing soccer around the world, although Messi's doing his job there too. We'll see. One thing is for sure, if you're an Argentina fan, you just want to win, baby. And if you're a Spain fan, you want just more of the same. Your 38th non-loss in a row. I am so stoked up for this game. And Vlad, I kind of said it jokingly yesterday, and you kind of made fun of me, but you also kind of said, I said, we got a legendary game today, France, England, and a legendary game tomorrow, Spain and Argentina. And lo and behold, that third place game was pretty legendary yesterday.
Well,
it was fun.
Not only was it an exciting game, it was, I mean, I've never seen anything like this where one team's up 4-0 and then the other team decides, you know what? Let's actually show up.
And then the other team that let it slip away decided, you know what?
We might have to play the guys that we were benching.
Let's put in baby Jesus.
And it was weird because it's like, you look at this England team, you're like, damn, you had all this firepower on the bench and you didn't utilize it. You could have utilized it again in the semis against Argentina, and you didn't. So that was frustrating. And then France is like, what happened to you? Like the last 135 minutes I've seen you play on the pitch. Well, the 90 minutes against Spain and the first 45 against England. I was like, who is this team? Like, what? This is the team that everybody was praising, and then all of a sudden they showed you who they are in the second half. But that was a fun game to go. I'm happy our boy Daniel Solano went to go see this game.
Yeah,
he was right. You guys were right. I think I agree with you. I thought there was going to be scoring, but I didn't think 10 goals would have been scored. You would have seen a hat trick, and you seen Mbappe brace. And you also said, what would have happened if Mbappe scored a couple of goals? Like, yes, the mission is to win the World Cup and go back to back. But Mbappe was he was making his case for being
and his second
golden boot winner.
Mbappe's second goal yesterday kind of took some of the pressure off of Argentina and Messi. Like, okay, we're most likely not catching the golden boot. Let's just focus on winning now. No distractions.
I mean, anything can happen. Who knows? This guy's so special.
That's true
so
too.
He can have a brace, he can have an hat trick, or he could set up goals. But it was a great third place game.
Set up goals isn't going to do it, unless he ties, and then he already has the tiebreaker if it goes to the goals because he has more assists.
That's what I'm saying. So he just needs what, 2 more goals or 3?
He's got to score 2 goals
to tie.
Yes,
okay,
2 goals to tie. Now, by the way, Messi didn't just score a brace yesterday. He became the all-time
Mbappe,
leading.
you mean?
Did I say Messi? Okay.
Yeah.
Their names are too similar. Very different guys. Mbappe didn't just score 2 goals yesterday. He also became the all-time leading scorer at the World Cup.
Dude, he scores like it. How many games he's played? Like he's played like 23 games, and he scored like 24
he scored
goals.
22 goals in 23 games.
Okay, there you go.
What a game yesterday. And by the way, I almost called it. I said Messi goal. Check. Man, I got Messi on the mind. Mbappe brace. I said that. Check. Dembele goal. Check. Olise goal. Whoo!
Bellingham goal.
He missed by an inch twice.
Ooh.
I said, Olise
Yeah.
twice. And then I said Bellingham, Harry Kane goal. Harry Kane didn't get in.
He would have came.
Harry Kane, yeah. Harry Kane looked like he missed the party. At the end, everybody's all dancing around. And he's like, wait, oh, because he probably told the coach, don't put me in. I don't want to play Tuchel. And he missed the party. But man, what a game. Now, the announcers needed to scale it back a little bit, Vlad. I don't know if you probably didn't watch the game with the sound on.
No, I didn't.
At one point, one of the announcers, and maybe that's their thing, said the greatest World Cup game of all time. I said, okay, let's take it back a little bit. Take it back a little bit. First of all, it's not the greatest World Cup game of all time.
The greatest third place game of all time.
Maybe that. It might not even be the best game of this World Cup. I would say
not even
Cabo Verde and
Egypt, Argentina, maybe Mexico, England.
Yeah.
It's not even the best England game to me. What are you talking about?
This guy was losing his mind. I hope they have 30 minutes of extra time. I was like, I wouldn't mind that because I had nothing to do for the first time in my life. I had nothing to do on a Saturday evening. So I was like, I wouldn't mind 30 minutes of extra time. These two teams are going at it. No defense. That's what a third place game is supposed to be right there. Now, we move on now. Tonight, Argentina, Spain. The game will not end 6-4. I'm going to go out on a limb and tell you that, Vlad. Not going to end up. So you might even end up 6-4 if they go to PKs. This thing is going to be epic. And I think I know how it's going to play out. We're going to give you our predictions. We're going to be on until 1:30 as we lead up to the Marlins. Sorry, I don't have Tourette's. I'm just...
Yeah, man, tough times.
Baseball season is an ebb and flow, but man, it is tough. And the Marlins took an early lead yesterday, so they're got to try to figure some things out. Yuri Perez on the mound. He's been pitching well as of late, so hopefully, we'll get that going. But we got a lot going on, and of course, the World Cup. The rest of the world is shut down. The United States, though, very interested. Let's just put it that way. But we still got some baseball and some other great things to get to, so it should be a whole lot of fun. And then don't, and if you're living it up right now, that's what I'm talking about. Sunday fun day. Just remember, this game will be over about 5:30 today. You got a whole evening to take care of, or you maybe just go to bed early, one or the other. But hopefully you're living it up. I haven't seen anybody out and about yet, Vlad. I don't know if you were out and about walking around.
Yeah, I've seen them.
I've seen a couple of Argentina fans.
I've seen Argentina fans
just walking around though, not partying.
No, they just celebrating. One was riding a bike, and a car was passing by, and they started honking, and then they honked their little horn on the bike. Yeah,
okay,
it was cool.
Very different way we celebrate in America, where we start tailgating the night before and just party until the next day. But they got a game to focus on, I guess.
I mean, they got to, Sunday morning, they got to eat coffee, get the pastelas, you know what I'm saying? They got to get it all ready.
Well, odd thing is, though, I don't see a lot of Argentinian people drinking Quierme. They drink a lot of Heineken and Corona. That's a bad job by them. Sorry, I got to call you out on that.
There's nothing wrong with Heineken.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. But when you're representing your country as hard as they are,
it's the orange juice.
Drink some Quierme.
It's the orange juice of breakfast.
Drink some Quierme. Come on, Argentina fans. You're better than that. Quierme. I'm just saying. Oh, speaking of, Vlad, I don't know, next weekend you and I might have a little party. My man, Manny over there at Jensen's liquor store, he said he's got plenty of Heineken and plenty of Prestige, which you love.
Those are my two favorite beers.
Manny's got you, he said. Stocked and loaded, man. So if you're getting your pregame started right now for Argentina. Oh, man.
Argentina?
Oh, I keep saying Argentina, and the announcers do it too on TV, so I guess I'm not alone. Argentina and Spain. I'm not going to mispronounce Spain. Maybe go on to Jensen. Say hi to Manny. He's working 12 hours today, so okay. With that being said, Spain and Argentina face off in a World Cup final today at 3 in New Jersey. Vlad pointed that out to us the other day, New Jersey. Yesterday, the third place game, England beat France 6-4. Mbappe had a brace and is now the all-time leading World Cup goal scorer with 22, and he's the leader for the Golden Boot. Now, remember last year at this time, Vlad, once again, I don't know what I did last night, but it obviously wasn't good for my
But it's
brain.
not a good time, man, because you're all over the place. I like it.
4 years ago, remember, Mbappe saw the ball go in the back of the net 4 times. He had a hat trick and a penalty kick and still lost the game.
Oh, in the final.
How does that happen?
Wasn't he sick too?
No, he was the only one that wasn't sick. And it
Oh,
showed
the whole
because
team was sick,
the whole
right?
team had a stomach virus the whole entire tournament. So you can't really make an excuse like, oh, we lost Argentina. It's not fair. They still had a stomach virus the whole time. But yeah, Mbappe was the only guy not sick. He had a hat trick and a PK kick. How would that feel to make 4 goals and still see your team lose? And it's in the final. This isn't like it's just a game.
Nah, they can't blame you.
That would be like, Vlad, you scoring 45 points in a basketball game, your team still loses.
Yeah, they can't blame you.
No, I don't think anybody's blaming Mbappe for anything.
Can't blame you.
Marlins dropped their 5th in a row yesterday, falling 8-6 to the Brewers. Milwaukee goes for the sweep today at 210, but I have faith in Yuri Perez as he gets the start today. The GOAT. He says he's the GOAT. His glove. He says GOAT.
Okay.
We've gone through this before. We'll leave it alone. Caden Proctor recently said, I think I can be really good at this, referencing playing offensive line for the Dolphins. The rookies do report to camp on Tuesday.
He better be good.
Yeah, he's 11th or 12th overall pick. Big guy. Let's see. Gilbert Arenas. He claims to have had a conversation with Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo thinks his new team, the Miami Heat, will land LeBron James. So Gilbert Arenas now weighing in on this. And I have a feeling that he knows what he's talking about. The Open concludes today.
Yeah.
Over there in
Sam
England.
thinks who's one leading right now? Cameron Young, 9 under. Finished his round today, 6 under.
It is neck and neck right now.
He is 1 stroke ahead of Kim and Sam Burns.
And Fox. 3 guys.
And Fox, yes.
And they're still
Sam Burns is 1 under, is 1 stroke back, but he shot a 2 over so far.
Scotty Scheffler will not win.
No, Scotty will not repeat as Scotty is 7 under. Unless some of these guys finish, 2 strokes, 2 strokes back and then fall to 7 under. But
it's impossible for him to win though.
Because
Cameron Young is finished for the day.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I did say that. But minus 1 on me. Yeah, Cameron. Yeah, he can't win. Cameron Young
coming second,
if even.
Yeah, right. The highest he can finish.
Yeah, okay. If even. But yeah, Scotty can't repeat as Open champion.
5-star cornerback Dante Wright has doubled down on his commitment to the U. The Cali prep star was previously committed to Georgia, then flipped his commitment. When asked if he was sure he really wanted to play for Miami, he responded, "Yes, sir. No question." Okay. Inter Miami returns to new stadium Wednesday at 7:30 against the Chicago Fire. No word on if Messi
or
he's not. Rodriguez. I'm reporting the facts, man. No word.
What about Casemiro?
Casemiro, I don't know if he's going to play either. Inter Miami's more focused on Messi winning this bad boy than anything else. Although you probably would hope, I hate to say this from a business standpoint, you probably hope Messi loses this one because that would mean that he'll be back in 4 years and will play 4 more years of club football. I don't understand this thought of Messi can't do it in 4 years from now. He's been the best player in the tournament. Come on.
A lot of things can happen in 4 years.
I understand that. A lot of things can happen, but this is Messi we're talking about.
I understand that. I'm leaning towards a lot of things can happen in 4 years at 43 that you're not really motivated to play again.
I'm leaning towards if he wins it today, he retires. If he doesn't win it today, he'll be back in 4 years.
I know.
I was leaning toward LeBron James coming to the Heat. I could be wrong still. And once again, I could be wrong about Messi.
No, you could be right about that. We'll see. We shall see.
We shall. Oh, man. With that being said, let's go ahead and take a step into the day spa. Yes, indeed. A theme park in Colombia has installed the world's largest piggy bank. It measures 30 feet tall, 33 feet wide, and weighs 30 tons. That's the ultimate game of big bank, take little bank.
That's a big theme park, right?
That's a big piggy bank. Have you ever played big bank, take little bank?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. See,
it's not good when you're little bank.
So this is the thing about big bank, take little bank. And if you don't know what big bank, take little bank is, it's basically you each pull out your wallet and you believe you have more money than the other guy or girl. And whoever has more money in their wallet takes the other person's wallet. So you obviously have to think you have a lot of money on you to win. So you're not playing big bank, tank, little bank with $5 in your wallet. So both people involved both think they have a lot of money. So they obviously have a lot of money. It's just who has the most. And if you lose, that's a quick way to lose a lot of money, Vlad.
Very quick.
I've seen it played before. It hurts. It really hurts.
Oh, it hurts the heart. Scars the soul.
I mean, it scars the soul just to watch the poor. I saw two guys do it once.
Burns the spirit.
Woo. Speaking of big bank, take little bank, we got to get into some Dolphins. We haven't talked to any Dolphins over the past couple of days. We're going to do all the World Cup stuff, but the Dolphins do report. The rookies are reporting on Tuesday, and then the vets a week from Tuesday. We're going to see how those rookies are doing and how maybe this roster will get filled out next. This is Sports Day on 104.3 FM, WQAM.
WQAM, broadcasting live from the
Any show you might have missed. Anytime.
World Cup final today between Argentina and Spain, a 3 o'clock kickoff. But right now, we're talking about the other football. We're talking about football American. And we're talking about our Miami Dolphins, who they're kicking things off this coming Tuesday as the rookies report to camp. Then the following Tuesday, everyone else going to be reporting. I'm not going to say excitement is high, Vlad, because we do understand some of the difficulties this schedule and this roster have presented us. But we do have hope that this team will exceed expectations. We do have a new quarterback. We have a new coach. We have a new general manager. And we have 13 rookies that will be reporting, 13 drafted rookies and some unsigned rookies showing up to camp on Tuesday. Maybe they could be the next cornerstone of this team to lead them to the promised land, which unfortunately has now for the Dolphins become winning a playoff game, not winning a Super Bowl, which at one point that was what the promised land was for the Miami Dolphins back in the Don Shula era. But that's okay. One step at a time, and one step at a time, the rookies, once again, coming in to camp on Tuesday. Some of the rookies are starting to speak as they start filtering into town, getting ready for that camp. But one of the guys, even though he's never put on any pads or hit anybody with the Dolphins that I'm high on, is first-round pick Chris Johnson. He is hopefully going to be a cornerback of the future for the Miami Dolphins. Chris Johnson, sounding like a Dolphins guy, sounding like he's ready to put on the hard hat and work hard, saying that he works past perfection.
I definitely enjoy the process, especially over the results, man. Just being consistent, doing the same thing, helps me prep myself for the game. I feel like, a thing about me, I kind of love just being over prepared. Like football, it's kind of more than a game when you really dive into it. Like obviously people watch it on TV, it's entertaining, but when you're really in the field, when you're really playing, it's a lot more than just playing. It's a lot of things that are tendencies. Some guys do this, some guys do that. So you kind of got to know guys like real personalities. What kind of guy is he? And I feel like just being able to study that and come up with the answers, and then it's almost like you got a cheat sheet on game day. And, being able to see, like 9 to 10 of my answers are correct, I'm going to be able to make some good plays like that.
So Chris Johnson over-prepared, doing the work in the film room as opposed to out there just trying to out-athletic everyone. And everyone has talked very highly of Chris Johnson coming out of San Diego State University. I know I'm very excited about him because we do need help at cornerback. Even Rasul Douglas is gone. He has gone back and played some. He's not going to be with us this year. And I thought the secondary was okay last year, but needs a little bit of help this year. And maybe Chris Johnson can be that start off. And there are going to be bumps and bruises along the way. We do understand that. But hey, he's over prepared, and 9 out of the 10 answers can be right. Might just be all right. The other first round pick that we're very excited about and hoping that will turn out to be a big time offensive lineman is one Caden Proctor. And Caden Proctor says he's reported to the Miami area. He's getting ready to report for rookie camp, but right now he's getting rid of all the distractions and he is just focusing on football.
Really go to some of the restaurants that I've been searching, on TikTok, Instagram, different places to go eat. But I haven't had my family down here yet. I've been telling them to kind of just, leave me be, in this time to kind of figure out the system and figure out the playbook and do what I need to do. And, they've been understanding of that. But, as soon as they can get down here, trying to go out and eat with my family in South Florida. But I feel like I've been fishing a lot. I've been deep sea fishing like the past 3 weekends. So that's definitely something that's been enjoyable, kind of get away from football, get your mind off of it. And just be calm.
So a couple of things to glean from that. Number one, Caden Proctor focused. Family's not even down here yet. Focusing on learning the playbook and learning everything. Number two, Vlad, I know you're big on this. His hobby is going deep sea fishing and not going fishing somewhere else like South Beach or the Grove and other stuff like that, which is important, especially for a rookie.
I don't think,
I don't think he'd admit it, but yeah.
You know why I think that? I say, if you're going to do dirt, do it out of the country.
If you're a rookie?
Well, any football player. From this time?
Yeah.
After mini camp, before you go to training camp, I don't suggest you to do anything wrong. But if you are, do it out of the country. Do it out of your home, away from your hometown.
Now, the other thing is Caden Proctor has been questioned in the past about his weight maybe fluctuating too much. He did talk a lot about eating in that clip, lad. Going out to eat, taking the family out to eat, going to eat. So, I don't know.
Well, he's going to be losing weight. He's going to be losing a lot of weight right now. They lose a lot of weight when training camp starts, especially in this hot weather.
Man, I hope he shows up in shape because that's when one of the knocks on him. They said Alabama last year kind of showed up out of shape. It kind of took him a couple of games to get in shape. This year, though, you figure you're a rookie and you're kind of gung-ho. So we're hoping that Caden Proctor shows up in shape for the team. So we got the quarterback situation, still a question mark because, of course, we do have a lot of rookies and a lot of guys that are not so great out there. And then you got the offensive line, which I think is going to be fine. And people are telling me Caden Proctor has looked very good, once again, with no pads on. Now we're still worried about that wide receiver room. On paper, I think everyone agrees it is one of the, if not the weakest wide receiver room in the league. Not trying to throw shade at them. I'm just trying to tell you facts. So there may have to be a trade or there may have to be some free agency signings. There are some guys out there. And over the week, there has been some talk of some of the guys that the Dolphins could go out there and reach for. I recently went to Finsider.com, and the name that they've been throwing around is Xavier Legette of the Carolina Panthers. Talking about maybe trade a mid-round pick for Xavier Legette. Now, he's a big, strong receiver. Only problem is his numbers did dip last year. I'm for it. Mid-round pick, 4th, 5th, 6th round pick for Xavier Legette. Okay. The article goes on to say, based on overall career production, the Dolphins have the worst wide receiver core. If they want to see quarterback Malik Willis make strides as a first-time, full-time starter, the club should look to bolster its pass catch group. Miami could inquire about Legette, who may need a change of scenery. Through 2 seasons, Legette has caught 84 passes, 860 yards, and 7 touchdowns in 31 contests. As a former first-round pick, he's underwhelmed, but a new opportunity to be the number 1 wideout in Miami could lead to increased production. I'm okay with that. For the right price, absolutely, I would do that. I'm down. Don't like it? Nope. Not big on it, I guess.
I mean, I would, if I was Carolina, I really wouldn't want to. Well, no, did they draft somebody?
Yeah, they drafted another guy.
Yeah, they did. They did. I know they got McMillan, but I think they got another receiver this year's draft.
Oh, another receiver. Oh, yeah. Then Legette could technically be your 3rd receiver, your slot guy almost, but he's a big body. I don't know, for a 4th round, 5th round pick. Can we get a 5th round? If they can do a 5th round pick for Legette, I'm down for it. I'll take a flyer on a 5th round pick.
He's not a number 1, though.
He could be our number 1, though.
Oh, that's the thing. He would be a number 1.
He would be, I hate to say this, pardon the pun, head and shoulders. And I mean, literally, he's probably head and shoulders taller than Malik Washington.
Well, I mean,
You know what? I've talked myself into it. Let's go out there and get Xavier Legette. That's our hope right now.
They're not liking it here. The chat's not liking Legette.
Oh, they don't?
Mm-mm.
What's the deal?
Cap for Life 135 saying Legette's not a number 1. Dan. RVA Richie's Legette the fudge out of here.
I mean, that's clever, but okay, he's not a number 1, but he could be a number 1 on our team. Does he?
Cap for Life again. I would not do it. Legette can't stay focused on the playbook. Always run the wrong routes.
Okay, I'm glad that you've really broken down. I'm sure you're a huge Carolina Panthers fan and have broken down the tape all year long.
I did watch a lot of. Remember, I was telling you Carolina was going to turn things around.
You said Carolina was going to turn things around.
They did. They won.
Backing into the playoffs, you mean?
They won the division and gave the Rams a hell of a match in a wild card.
And Xavier Legette was on that team.
Yeah, and he did nothing.
He really didn't do a lot. I'm really trying to trade for him just to get size and possible potential talent. And
I don't know.
I'm reaching, man. I'm reaching. There's also some talk that the Dolphins could be trading running back Jalen Wright. Did you hear about this?
No.
There's talk about, well, number 1, they've got Devon Achane locked up. So that's your number 1. They're saying Jalen Wright is.
Oh, the running back.
Yeah. He's as good, maybe not as good, but comparable to Ollie Gordon II. So if they like Ollie Gordon II.
Jalen Wright's had chances to prove to be the number 2, man.
And
like to solidify, and he has it. And Ollie Gordon is the type of running back I think. Where's he from? What school did he go to?
Ollie Gordon,
Yeah,
Oklahoma State.
I was trying to figure maybe they, Halfley and Sully, if they had knowledge of him because being coach in the Midwest and knowing him in the Midwest and stuff like that. So maybe they kind of like Ollie Gordon style. Maybe they like him more than Jalen Wright. So yeah, I can see that.
So I could honestly see the Dolphins. If let's just say if all things are equal, and
What's this, year 4 for Jalen Wright?
and you like Ollie Gordon the second a little bit more, and he's younger, you might want to just say if you could couple Jalen Wright with like a 5th or 6th round pick for a receiver.
You ain't getting that.
For a 5th or 6th round, I'm talking about for a receiver. You couple him with a 5th or 6th round receiver. I'm the 5th or 6th round pick. You might be able to get somebody.
No, this is his 3rd year. He
So
signed a 4-year deal. This is his 3rd year, but yeah, it's time to put up, man. It's time to show. It's time for Jalen Wright to show something.
So I'm just saying he could be a trade piece at some point if needed. And I haven't seen much from Jalen Wright. I'll be honest with you.
That's what I'm saying.
You and I both kind of sat around and waited. Not to say Ollie Gordon tore it up, but Ollie Gordon showed some signs a little bit. And I know Jalen Wright had an almost 100-yard game a couple of years ago against the New England Patriots.
But he got banged up also.
So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But right now, I'm souring I'm in this one segment. I've been all in on Xavier Legette, and now I'm souring on Xavier Legette. That maybe he's not worth it. Maybe we should just ride with the guys we got. Although I don't know who we're going to throw the ball to this year. I have no idea. Because right now that room is not very solid. Oh, well, we'll leave it up to Jeff Halfley and Jon-Eric Sullivan to figure out. Up next, Vlad, there is a word. It's considered a bad word for the Miami Hurricanes football team. Seriously, they're considering it a curse word, a 4-letter word. It's not a 4-letter word. I'll say it next, though, here on Sports Day, 104.3 FM, WQAM.
Join WQAM Solana and Michelob
Argentina and Spain got beef. I'm asking this on the air.
ACC Media Days finished up this past Friday up in Charlotte, North Carolina, and the darlings of the ball, I'm happy to say, are the Miami Hurricanes. They are
them boys?
They are favored to win the ACC. They're favored to win their first ACC championship, and some people have them running very, very deep into these playoffs.
Oh, word.
But that's a four-letter word, the Miami Hurricanes. Expectations. They don't like that word.
Is that a four-letter word?
They don't like that four-letter forecasting word.
So that was like 10 words.
That's exactly, but it's a four-letter word to them. They don't like it. They don't want to hear that noise. They don't want people talking them up. They want to do it on the field.
Okay. Hope. You're talking about hope. You're talking about that four-letter word, hope.
None of that hope. Four-letter word. It's a dirty word to them. They don't want to hear about those expectations.
It's a drug.
They don't want to hear about that forecasting. They want to just take care of business. So whenever you talk to anybody around the Miami Hurricanes football team and say that four-letter word, don't worry about my math. Expectations, our forecasting, our predictions,
good.
They shut you down real quick.
Oh,
in fact, earlier this week,
what they say?
Mario Cristobal asked about them being favored in the ACC.
What'd he say?
You know he's front. I don't like that four-letter word.
I could give a rat's ass about that, Joe. And
Jesus.
I think you know that. Like, that's never been a part of anything and ever will. This talk about hunted and all that BS. That's a complete, and you know what that is? Complete garbage. Yeah. Okay. You know, our coaches and our organization are completely committed to getting the absolute best out of our players and focusing on what we do on a daily basis. Not narratives, not storylines, not predictions, or none of that stuff, man. The Canes are ready to roll, man. So let's get this thing going.
Mario almost responded with some four-letter words, and he did later.
Yo, fam, no, he was about to curse. I think Joe had a no. Oh, he did. Okay,
Yeah.
He did the show because he looked like he was about to curse, and Joe was like gave him a look like, and then he caught himself because he was about to drop a big one. He was about to drop a bomb.
That's complete.
He was about to bull
garbage.
Bull. He was about to bull manure.
He did not hold back. He was fired up about expectations.
Okay,
calling it BS.
So
he knows.
I love Mario.
He wants focus.
And that's him all the time. But it's a little too early. It's a little early. It's July 19th. It's a little early. Just a tad. Just a little early for the intensity. It's just a little too intense right now. Can we get to give me 1st of August?
He does not like expectations.
I get it.
He wants to focus.
Cool. Let's focus. But let's focus and be intense. Just not this intense.
Okay. Well, let's see.
A little intense.
You know how Mario Cristobal feels about those four-letter words: expectations, forecasting, previewing. Let's find out from Mohamed Toure. Now, I believe Mohamed Toure had the play of the year for the Miami Hurricanes. Remember Texas A&M where he knocked himself out but broke up the pass in the end zone on the next play? They got the interception.
Oh, what's that number? What was his number? Yeah, I know who you're talking about. He knocked himself out against A&M, right?
Yeah, and knocked the ball out at the same time. The next play, interception in the end zone, sealed the game. I thought that was the play of the year. I thought that embodies what the Miami Hurricanes are all about.
That was the play of the year?
I thought it was the play of the year.
So that pick six against Ohio State wasn't the play of the year?
That never happens if he doesn't make that big
so that
play
Malachi Tony touchdown was it?
Never happened. Huge. It was my play of the year.
I thought the same thing, RVA Richie. I thought he was related to Pablo Torre as well. That I wouldn't trust him, but yeah.
So now you say, hey, Mo Torre, sit down with me real quick. I was talking to Mario Cristobal earlier about expectations. Tell us the truth. Your team's favored to win the ACC, supposed to make a big run. How do you feel about expectations?
That's rat poison to us. And I don't really look at it as, somebody's coming after us, because we hunt. We don't get hunted.
Okay.
We do the hunting. So I just feel like keeping that mindset, and attacking every single day and just not looking too far ahead, because that's how you trip and fall on your face. Just taking one step at a time, one day at a time.
That's major respect for Mohamed Toure right there, Vlad. That's rat poison right there. That's rat poison. We don't care about all that nonsense. That's how you trip and fall.
Yeah.
This team is focused, man. I know it's only ACC Media Days, but I know I like the focus. I like the intensity. I like the fire.
I like it. You know what it is?
You know what I really
like? Here's the thing, Dan. Here's what it is. It's my fault. I'm sorry.
It's what?
It's my fault.
Okay. I thought you
As
said
a
my
sports
fault.
fan, it's my fault as a sports fan. Okay. I'm coming down from the high of my NBA.
You're coming down from your high?
Yes.
How high were you then?
I've been high for like
How high have you been since the Knicks won?
for 36 days.
36 days of being high.
The highest of highs.
I like it.
So high you could throw rocks at the sun, you can't reach it. That's how high.
Well, it was about 60 years, but
Shout out to Loaded Lux.
how many years? 55 years between championships?
I just know 35 days between championships.
That's true.
That's all I know.
That's all you know.
35 days since the Knicks won the championship. So now I'm coming down.
Okay, you got to come down sometimes.
So I need to, get involved, be reintroduced to football again. We had the World Cup. I've had things, to distract me.
Yeah, occupy your
occupy.
fancy.
But this intensity already is like that's just a little. I'm like, whoa.
That's the Miami Hurricanes of today.
You know what I mean? Like you ever walk in and then your significant other might be naked, like, whoa, like, yeah, like, hey, okay, all right.
When did this happen?
All right.
All right.
But this like intense on media day, bro. Like every one of them.
Now here we go.
Mohamed Touré got me. I was like, geez.
Mo Touré don't play around. Now we got a new quarterback, Darian Mensah, coming over from Duke. And you got to ask him because you've already asked Mario Cristobal. You've already heard from Mohamed Touré. You got to ask the new quarterback. How do you feel about that four-letter word, expectations?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really pay attention to the expectation. We've got practice tomorrow, so I'm just trying to be exceptional at practice. I'm not really focused on what other people have to say about this team. I'm really just focused on the team itself.
Here's what I like about that whole series of answers, Vlad. Everyone is on the same page. The message has been delivered and it has been received. There's some other teams here in South Florida, Vlad, that we talk about where they are not on the same page at all. This Miami Hurricanes team, it sounds like rhetoric sometimes, but it makes you comfortable knowing they are on the same page. We don't talk about expectations. We don't worry about that. They also do this one a lot. All we worry about is going 1-0. I'm not worried about Notre Dame. I'm not worried about this. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about September 4th, 9:00 p.m. against Stanford. Go 1-0. Next week we'll go 1-0. We'll go 1-0.
That's in the Bay, right?
That's over there in Palo Alto. I'd love to go to Stanford.
I love Stanford.
A guy like me at Stanford? Guys like you and I at Stanford?
I get one with nature in Stanford. I be playing with the deers and stuff like that. Because, deers be coming to the campus out there.
We'll work on that. And when I say work on that, playing with the deers and all that stuff.
Feeding the deers. I'm not playing with them.
Yeah, well, I understand. Deers are a beautiful thing to see in wild.
They are.
They really are, man. It's captivating.
It's just sad when lions and all of them just attack.
I don't think there's lions running around Palo Alto.
It's lions.
Mountain lions?
Mountain lions.
Okay. But I just like they have that message, man. They all have received the message. It is all unified message. This team's all on the same page. They're locked in. And once again, I'm not going to give you my expectations on them. All I can expect is for them to take it one game at a time and do their best. And I think, I almost did it. Do their best 1 week at a time. Rat poison. BS. Garbage.
Is it the Book of Saban?
Darian Mensah kept it clean. I liked him. Don't worry about that. You didn't get the message. You're supposed to cuss whenever someone asks you about expectations.
Don't worry.
It is the Book of Saban because Mario Cristobal learned to coach under Nick Saban.
I'm just saying that's the Book of Saban. That's
rat poison.
Yeah, chapter 6.
BS.
Rat poison.
Garbage. I like it. Vlad, you have a big time question for me, and I'm ready to answer it. But first, I got to go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna go to the bathroom. We're gonna come back. You're gonna ask my question. I'm gonna answer it, and we're gonna get ready for Argentina v Spain or Argentina v Español. Next, here on Sports Day 104.3 FM WQAM.
Join WQAM Solana and Michelob Sports lives here.
Powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys.
Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
This last segment of Sports Day with Vladimir Lewisson and Dan Day. I'm Dan Day. He's Vladimir Lewisson. If you're watching on YouTube and Twitch, it's pretty easy to tell which one is which. Nonetheless, this last segment about three things: Argentina, Spain, and the Miami Marlins. Because the Miami Marlins are about to kick off against the Milwaukee Brewers. If you watch Wayne's World, you know what I mean. They're going to be playing at 2:10. Steven Strom, Jack McMillan, the whole team going to be getting that pregame started in about 26 minutes from now, to be exact. And then, of course, Argentina, Spain. We're going to give you our predictions, Vlad. If you want to get your prediction in, easy. Holla at us. That's all you got to do. 305-567-0560, or you can jump in the YouTube or Twitch. That would be what I would suggest, YouTube or Twitch. Just go to YouTube or Twitch, 1043 WQAM. I have people already on my Instagram. My guy Dusko over there at Vintage Goalkeeper said, hope you guys are having a great show. I love your insights. So thank you very much, Vintage Goalkeeper. I got some of their gear that I wear. Of course, I'm geared up right now. A free WQAM shirt. Vlad, you know I don't wear free clothing, but our dude, Alejandro Solana, not Daniel Solana, Alejandro Solana, my co-host on WQAM FC. He is hosting a watch party at Monty's Raw Bar in the Grove, also known as Monty's, in the Grove, 3 to 5. They're going to have, Vlad, you know, that Michelob Ultra. Michelob Ultra, extremely low priced Michelob Ultra. Just go see Alejandro Solana. You and I have hit that extremely low priced Michelob Ultra in the past. Extremely low priced. Go see Alejandro Solana.
I like that shirt.
Yeah, it's nice. And it's
I got
funny.
some J's that goes with this. I need one.
I got you one.
Thank you.
I can get you one.
Now, the question I asked before the last segment.
Yes, Vlad, you do have a question for me.
Any beef? Any political beef?
Between
España and Argentina? Anything? Anything noteworthy?
I was a history minor.
Anything happened in any World Cups where, somebody got fouled, somebody got, it's just two good teams, two good countries just going at it?
Well, of course, Argentina was part of the Spain Empire. So there is that geopolitical dichotomy. There has been some back and forth between España and Argentina. On the pitch, there's a sordid history, but nothing like deep like it was with England. So other than the whole kind of Spain Empire thing, nothing major going on there, but it should be a very crazy game. And I'll tell you this, every Cuban I've talked to, and there's a couple of Cubans that live down here in South Florida, they are
really, you say, you don't say.
They all say, well, we've got ties to Spain. So they're cheering for Spain for the most part.
Yeah, fam. Dude, I've never seen it.
Puerto Ricans too.
Yo, they hate Argentina. South American countries are hating on Argentina like heavy, B.
I've been having a good time.
That's crazy. No, it's not crazy, but it's wild. Like, just all of them are banding, hoping that Spain beats Argentina. That's messed up, man.
But then also, like I said, like usually I would guess that Cuba and Puerto Rico and stuff like that would kind of cheer for Argentina in a regular instance because they speak Spanish. They have a lot of ties together. But since the motherland, and I call it it's not the mother, but you know what I mean? The empire leader, Spain, is in the game. Then, it's the first time two Spanish-speaking countries have played each other, I think, since the first World Cup in 1930. Predominantly Spanish-speaking countries, which is cool. Hey, man, look, I'm all for it. And look, you got the best player in the game, maybe the greatest player of all time in the game against Vlad. I hate to say this. There's a lot on the line for Spain today, too.
What's a lot?
Besides the World Cup. I know, so what do you mean World Cup? But Lionel Messi, I think he wins this game. He cements himself as the greatest player of all time. That's just my opinion. But remember, Spain's on that historic 37-game international non-losing streak. They win this game today. Not only did they win the World Cup, not only did they get their second World Cup, they now have the record over Italy for the longest span of an international team going without a loss. That would be 38. In a way, you could make an argument that this iteration of the team is the greatest international team of all time.
I said that yesterday that we could be in the beginning of a new Spain renaissance because this happened 16 years ago when they won the Euro in 08 and then won the World Cup in 10. in 2010, and then they won the Euro in 24, and now they have a chance to win the World Cup in 26, and they have a great foundation, great academy. Yeah, so yeah, this could be the beginning of a new Spain renaissance like they had, not too long ago.
I'll tell you this, Vlad. I want the USA to look at what Spain has done and model their soccer program after what they've done. What they did is their coach right now, he was on the youth coaching side. So he coached the youth and was very successful there. And they said, we're going to graduate you to the international team. But what we're going to do is let you start from the ground up, and everybody is aligned. Everyone is your vision, one vision. That's what we're doing. And he says, we're going to play this way. And it might not be the sexiest style of play, but it's going to be the right way to play. And they followed that model. And look what they've set themselves up for. Like you said, look what they've already done, and look what they've set themselves up for. The USA could go a long way by signing Pochettino back and saying, you know what? Get your house in order. You are the final say on everything. We're going to do it your way. We're not going to have a different coach here, a different idea here, a different ideology here. We want this type of player doing this type of thing with this type of team. This is our identity. Boom. Next thing you know, we could be in the World Cup final winning this thing.
Yeah.
It could. But yeah, Spain's really done everything right. Then, like I said, it's not that sexy, wild style that everyone wants to see, like yesterday's 6-4 third place game. It's that style of just, we got you. Sit down. Sit down. Can they make Messi sit down today? I don't know. So 305-567-0560. Also the YouTube and Twitch. You can tell us who you think is going to win this game today. I need a Marlins win, that's for sure, because this 5-game losing streak has gone on for 10 days now. It's just like, what in the world are we doing here? Highlight of these past 10 days has been Otto Lopez getting a hit in the All-Star game. Man, although Griffin Conine is knocking the cover.
He's on a tear right now.
He's knocking the cover off the ball.
3 consecutive games he's hit a home run. Last 3 games he's played.
Knocking the cover off the ball. So
that was a weird loss yesterday.
They got up and you thought, all right, look, come on.
But Max, I don't know, man.
His numbers weren't terrible, but he wasn't good.
Nah, he couldn't find the strike zone at all. I needed one more strikeout. He got me 5.5. He got 5. But yeah, I don't know. We might be in some we're in some cautionary waters with Mr. Myers.
Well, maybe the layoff was too much. I do want to ask you this, Vlad. What was your greatest takeaway and greatest moment of this World Cup? Just overall, greatest moment. I have a couple that come to mind.
Oh, Haiti scoring, bro.
So that was your favorite.
Yeah, Haiti scoring 2 goals.
What do you think? Okay, outside of your own, for the general public, the world, Mundial, what do you think was the greatest moment of this World Cup?
It's not even gonna be a game. It's just the fans, bro. The fan experience. The fact that we learned from a lot of the cultures that came down here, and a lot of the cultures learned from us taking away ranch.
Yeah,
like they're going back to wherever their respective countries, and they're going away with this new flavor, this new, oh my God, look at this new condiment I got from America. And now they're putting ranch on their wings and everywhere. But no, it's really the just how the sport really brings people together, and just see how these Europeans, first of all, Europeans got some money, because the way they were traveling, the way they were living, the fact that they could drink, like they drank a town out of their beer. I'll never forget that.
Boston too.
Boston got outdrank.
And look, I can say this, large Irish population, so that's not like they're not ready.
Boston can drink. This is Boston. Dude, you can't go to, fam, can I come to your house and like you have everything? This is the house. Your house is known for a specific thing. And I just wiped you out. Mm-hmm. How do you go to Sam Adams and just wipe out Sam Adams at the home of Sam Adams?
I mean, it's a brewery.
It's a damn brewery. Come on,
national brewery too, not just a local brewery.
So the fans, just the way they just embrace each other's cultures, and just each other's respect. It was just great, man. It was great. This was, you could tell I've noticed that every World Cup we keep on saying, at least the last 3, oh, this is the best World Cup ever. This is the best World Cup ever, which just shows that the game is growing, but it's just unfortunate that it doesn't keep everybody's attention after the cup.
I'm glad you brought that up, Vlad, because we did get a text at 305-567-0560 from 954. Vlad, Dan, thoughts on FIFA looking to expand the World Cup field to 64 teams in 2030? I say bring it. Increasing the field to 48 made football even more popular worldwide, made a ton of money, and introduced some serious upcoming teams to the world stage. 954, my sentiments exactly. I loved everything they've done. And you know what? If they want to bring 64 teams and they want to call it the World Cup, have more of the world in it. I enjoyed the hell out of this with an expanded roster. I enjoyed Haiti. I enjoyed Curacao. I enjoyed Cabo Verde. I enjoyed all of it.
48, sorry.
I enjoyed the hydration breaks.
You know what? I'm not upset with the hydration.
I do like getting up and having to go to the bathroom.
I got to use the bathroom sometimes. I like to make a snack.
You're going to miss something.
That's a good 3-minute break. Let's be honest. I know I'm old school like you guys. Listen, old school rules, I'm all for it. But there's certain times you got to say, bro, sometimes you got to urine. You got to take a break. 26 minutes. You've been watching, you've been drinking, I like to make another snack. I like to eat while I'm watching the game. I don't like to have to wait to a break.
In a less selfish thing, number one, it's about player safety. It's also about making money, but that's beside the point.
Platinum Swords is right. During the hydration break, that's when the cameraman can do his camera work.
Yeah, and there's always very, very lots of good shots at World Cup games.
Great talent all across the stands.
Players get hydrated, they get safe. We get to go to, because look, you step away from a game, it's inevitable. It always happens. The second you look away or go away, they score, or you miss something awesome. I don't have to worry about going to the bathroom. Like Vlad said, getting some wings. I get 3 minutes. I got it. Boom, 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 boom. Back in the action. You can play in your whole day.
3 minutes, baby.
3 minutes, baby.
You can roll up real quick. Yeah, I mean, it's only 3 minutes. I'm good.
I'm all for it. You know what? If they expanded to 64, we're going to watch. We're going to love it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great. Hydration breaks, they're not going anywhere. Look how much money Fox
I'm cool
made
with the
on
hydration breaks. 64.
Everybody hates that everything's expanded, but you're still going to get the top 4 teams like we did this year in the Final Four. Like, it's okay.
64.
It means the USA will make it every year, no matter what.
But it could be also knocked out earlier.
Maybe finally Italy will be back in the dance. That's a subtle shot, but you got to make it once.
That wasn't even subtle. That was blatant, man.
Well, I mean, you got to make it once every 3 times. I mean, come on, you're Italy after all.
Yeah, but they got 4 of them things.
Yeah, they do. They do. You're right about that. That's their big comeback on that joke right there.
They got 4 of them things.
Getting ready for the game. We're going to give you our prediction in a minute. My moment of this World Cup, of course, being very jingoistic, was the USA's run at the very beginning. But it's not the greatest moment. But there was a time in the whole wide world where everyone was watching the USA with excitement and at the same time, a little bit of fear. Everyone tuned in to watch to see what they were going to do. And if maybe, just maybe, the USA is caught up. And the answer eventually was no, the USA is not caught up. But for a little bit, there was that excitement and nervousness around the world. But I still think the greatest overall moment in the World Cup, and there's so many different ones you can take away, I'm going to give it to Erling Haaland and the Norway team. It was just so fun. It was so exciting. Erling Haaland was great. The story about the 4 guys on the team whose dads also played on the team in 1994. I mean, it was just, and Erling Haaland just took over all of social media. I was on Netflix the other day, Vlad. There's 4 new documentaries about Erling Haaland and Norway on Netflix. Brand new, because he just came on the scene here. And for the non-huge soccer fan that didn't know, he played at Borussia Dortmund in the Bundesliga and now Man City over there in the Premier League. I thought it was just a fun, good story. The rowing, the people going everywhere, the way they played, the way they represented themselves. I thought that was the best and feel-good story. Of course, there's more to be written at this World Cup as we get the final getting going in just about an hour and a half from now at 3:00. And once again, show up early because, number one, there's big crowds. Number two, they start on time. I showed up 3 minutes late for the France-England game yesterday and missed the first goal. I was doing work here at the radio station.
Nobody expected it to be 3 minutes into the game.
No, really like 2 minutes.
You know,
I just got caught up at work doing some things, so that was it. And by the way, the ball, I do have to mention this. I haven't mentioned this all tournament, and I'll let you go. The ball used to be made, of course, with pig hide and animal hide. They use no animals on the ball for the World Cup any longer. So it's animal friendly, PETA friendly, which is a big deal to me. Just throwing that out there in case you didn't know.
Okay.
So today, while you're eating your wings and burgers, just keep that in mind.
Thanks for sharing.
I try my best. But now will America, the United States, will the United States grow on this new fervor? We do this every 4 years. Oh, the U.S. now capitalize on the fervor that's around the World Cup, and they slowly do it. Maybe they don't advance at the point we want them to, but they will slowly get better and better until one day, hopefully in my lifetime, we do see the promised land. Today, though, one team will make the promised land. Will it be Spain? Will it be Argentina? Vlad, are you ready to give a prediction, or do you want to hear my prediction first?
Go ahead.
My prediction is I've seen this play all tournament long. Spain's going to be the better team. Spain's going to get a lead. And then when it gets to that 80th minute, magic and destiny is going to start taking hold. Argentina is going to band together like brothers they are, hermanos they are. They're going to find a way to tie this game. They're going to find a way to get this game into extra time, and they're going to find a way for Argentina to win their back-to-back World Cup, whether it be in extra time or in penalty kicks. They have one of the best goaltenders in the world who's been on the biggest of big stages 4 years ago, did it again. It's territory he has treaded on before. Like I said, I fought it for too long. It's like the book 1984. I love Big Brother now. I've given in. Argentina is going to win this World Cup, in my opinion.
You just get with George, was it George Wells?
George Orwell. I'm Winston Smith.
George Orwell.
I no longer hate Big Brother. I love Big Brother.
That's awesome.
Close the book. It's Argentina for me.
Vlad, you ever see the movie?
Yeah, it's exactly like the book.
It's really like
word
the
for
book.
word.
Like literally.
It's the only movie I've ever seen that is word for word, scene for scene, exactly like the book.
Oh,
greatest
man.
movie of all time, by the way. That's a digress.
I don't know about that, but man, it really didn't stray from the book at all. Like that thing was like word for word.
You can literally go along with the book, read as they're going.
Pretty much.
So Vlad, now give me a prediction.
It's the year of the short guys, man. It's the year of the short guys. Within the same area, one captain led his team to a championship after 53 years. I think Lionel Messi does it and caps off one of the greatest career of my era, in my lifetime soccer career. I think they win 2-1. Yeah. I think they win 2-1. I don't think Spain's going to be able to keep the ball away from their area the way they did against France. I just think that the other guys that everybody's been waiting for Argentina to show up will show up. I really do.
Logic would say Spain wins. Like I said, they're tied for the record 37 international non-losses. They have shut everybody down. They've allowed one goal all tournament long, but there's something about that Messi magic. There's something about they can be the best team 80 minutes into the game, and you're still going to be sitting there, whether they're up 1-0 or 2-0, you're going to be sitting there going, uh-oh. And they're going to start getting tight. And there's just something about destiny. Vlad, you watched it with the Knicks this year. There was destiny. You and I started talking about this destiny halfway through the Hawks series, which was the first series. When they started turning things around against the Hawks, you and I started going, you know what? People better start worrying about this Knicks team. There's something about it. There's powers larger than us at play here.
They just won the last 3 games in just some of the most unbelievable fashion. So it's just start sensing that this is something that's, I mean, they beat, was it Cabo Verde?
Very late in the game. And
very
extra
late
time.
in the game, but like the fact that Cabo Verde had them shaking.
Like
they had them shaking. Like
I thought Cabo Verde was a better team.
And then what was that? After Cabo Verde was Egypt.
Down 2-0 about the 80th minute.
And then they came back and won.
Yes.
Scored.
Added extra time.
And then added extra time. And then
down 1-0.
Then they followed that up with a unbelievable win against England.
In
scoring
regular
2 goals in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I believe it's their time. 2-1 Argentina. Messi scores a goal and assists 1.
Yep.
And that's it.
Can't argue with that. But At the same time, if Spain wins, we say, well, we should have known it all along. But yeah, I think it's magic, man. Sometimes there's powers at play larger than us. Should be fun today. Vlad, we do have the Marlins game coming up next against the Brewers. Marlins, I'm just trying to get a win today. Yuri Perez is going to be on the bump. He's going to be starting. And you and I, Vlad, will be all over the place this week. The easiest way to catch up with us, and that's kind of how I do it too on our social media.
Yes, sir. At Vlad2078 and at Dan Day Radio.
All right, Vlad, let's go. Marlins, let's get this World Cup going. Check out our social media. I'll be posting all game long, and we're going to have some fun. The whole world is watching, and you should be listening to the Marlins too. That is next. For Vladimir Lewis, I am Dan Day. This has been Sports Day on 104.3 FM, WQAM.
Later
Slug.
WQAM broadcasting live from the Ed Moore Sawgrass Auto Mall.